BMW, on my way to you, good at what I do.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Amy Serrano, yes like the pepper if you are new. And today's video we are going to be doing a New Year's Eve look. This look right here, something a little bit unexpected, a little bit more bold, and I feel like I definitely get out of my comfort zone when I'm not going out. I know a lot of us are staying in this year, so I thought why not grab your fanciest robe. This one is mine. I wanted some sheen, I wanted some glamour, and I definitely wanted to spice up my look and do something a bit more bold for the holiday while still staying in, you know? So I hope you grab your makeup supplies, your curling irons, and get ready with me. I mean, what else are you gonna be doing? Let's dress up, let's take some photos together, have a drink. I'm having some matcha, but maybe later we'll pop some champagne together, you know? So this look is actually inspired by a fragrance. You guys know I like to do these like full looks. I honestly love when everything kind of complements each other, the fragrance, the makeup, the hair, the wardrobe, and I totally like, I mean, you guys know, if you guys have seen some of my mood videos, I always include fragrance. So this video is actually sponsored by Viktor & Rolf Fragrances. They sent over Flower Bomb, which, oh my god, you guys, this used to be all I would wear like all through my 20s pretty much, when I was going on a lot more dates, and it would drive guys wild. First, I did want to show you like the packaging. It is a holiday limited edition packaging, and you can decorate the Flower Bomb as you want. So this one has some little silver stars, so cute. Like honestly perfect for New Year's. There's just something about this fragrance that makes guys go nuts. I kid you not. There's like this really, I feel like it's the musk that's in here, because musk is just that like pheromone vibe. It just is such a sexy fragrance. I remember this one guy that I was like seeing, he was like, oh my god, his bed pretty much smelled like me, and it was this, and it was just a little intense. And if you guys know me, you already know we don't dress up for guys, we don't put on makeup for guys, but I will admit I love to be complimented by a guy on how I smell. Definitely you will get compliments with this. So who is the Viktor & Rolf Flower Bomb girl? Honestly, I feel like it's just become a classic at this point, because I can see so many different people wearing this. It's like not super sweet, but it does have a little bit of sweetness to it. If you're into florals, obviously this is great for you, but it's not like overpowering floral. Like it still has some depth to it, boldness to it. It's just super, super enchanting. That is what I have to say about this, and it's definitely one of the sexiest perfumes. A little bit goes such a long way. You don't need much, and it really, really lasts in your hair, in your clothes, and like I said, even in guys' beds the next day. So sorry, mom. Aside from dressing up your Flower Bomb bottle with a color, engraving, or accessories like bows, flowers, and ribbon, as part of their New Year's promotion, you can also enjoy 4 complimentary mini fragrances on all orders $75 and over. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started with this tutorial. Okay, so again, Happy New Year's, my friends. We are just going to start by prepping the face. I'm just using this Hydragrip primer by Milk, and we're moving right into foundation, which I have been using this foundation pretty much all month long. It's new by Bareminerals, and I've been really enjoying it. So I just want to get a nice little even coverage. It allows, you know, enough coverage, but it still feels really lightweight. You guys already know I'm about that life. And since I did spray this fragrance on me before we started, just so I can get that little inspiration brewing in my brain, I was literally blending out and just thinking about all of the times that I went clubbing and kind of missing it weirdly. I'm not much of a club girl anymore, but damn, I would do anything right now to just be around a bunch of like sweaty bodies and getting down on the dance floor. I miss it. Okay, anyways, we're gonna move right into concealer now that we're all nice and blended. So I'm using the Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer just to brighten up under the eyes, and then of course blending that out as well. I'm keeping the face base pretty lightweight. All of my layers are really light. Moving on to contour, I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand, and I definitely want to sculpt some cheekbones. I'm applying it to my forehead and also some nose contour, and just right under the lip to make them lips pop, and then just blending everything out so we get a nice little seamless finish. And then we're just going to set all of that, especially under the eyes for me where I tend to crease, with this Joeur pressed powder that actually just came in, and it is so eleganza, so good for New Year's, the packaging. I'm also taking some bronzer. This is just one from Kevyn and just buffing that onto where I already applied contour. And now we get to move on to the eyes, which is obviously the focal point and the inspiration that I'm drawing for Flower Bomb. So for me, Flower Bomb just screams obviously rose gold. I mean, the packaging alone has this little like pinky tone, so I definitely wanted to stay somewhat in that general area. But I also wanted to do something like unexpected and fun, because I do feel like Flower Bomb is quite bold, but also very enchanting, and it's New Year's, so we are going to be using some rhinestones, as you guys saw in the beginning of this video. So first, I'm just taking the Mercier Caviar Stick and Cocoa, but honestly I felt like it was a little bit too thick, so I ended up switching to this MAC Cocoa Riche and just applying a wing. It doesn't matter if you're messy here, because we're gonna smudge it out anyways with like a very precise brush. I'm just using this one by Mercier. After I get that initial wing, then I'm gonna connect it and kind of do that like 60s eye. I definitely wanted to do more of like a disco / modern late 60s early 70s eye, by also placing like the stones. Like, I had a lot of different things in mind for this look, to be honest. Like, I was kind of thinking showgirls, kind of thinking Euphoria, but also I just wanted to tame it down just a little bit, because I feel like that's how Flower Bomb is. Like, nothing is too overpowering. Like, there's always like checks and balances, I like to call it. I feel like the patchouli and the fragrance kind of checks the sweetness, so I just wanted something kind of simple but definitely unexpected. After you have that liner kind of going, you want to smoke everything out so it has a bit of a gradient effect, like a little bit of a smokiness. And I am also going to be using this pencil by Jillian Dempsey that is black, and you do kind of have to work fast because it is waterproof, but I think it just allows a little bit more depth, a little bit more boldness, and just overall definition. Then I'm gonna smoke it out even further with a black shadow from this palette by Mented. And then I also kind of dipped into the dark brown as well, just so I can kind of mix the two and then set the liner and again smoke it out. Q-tips definitely come in handy when you're trying to clean anything up and get a little bit more precise, especially for cleaning up a wing, so that's what I'm doing here. So now I'm just going to be filling in that little empty space that we created on our eyelid with a very light pale taupe, but almost has a little bit of a dusty rose quality to it, from the Naughty palette by Huda Beauty. And I'm applying that with a very flat brush that allows you to get really precise and really pack on the color. And of course, it is New Year's. Give me all things shiny, metallic, rhinestones, glitter. So I am going to be using this metallic shadow from Kevyn. And when you wet the brush, it definitely deposits a lot more impact, more punch of color, and also just more shine. So that is what I did there. And the color is like this really beautiful rose gold, but honestly in some areas where the light hits it, you kind of get this like unexpected green, which I feel like is just so fitting for the unexpected notes that you will find in Flower Bomb. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye now. I'm also taking a mid-tone brown shade and just smoking out the lower lash line. Next, we are moving on to brows. So I'm using the Patrick Ta product, and I'm telling you to really get in there, because I have found that when you use this product, it is best to pick up as much product on your spoolie if you really want to lay down your eyebrow hairs and have them be like that really laminated feather brow effect. And it just helps them to last all day as well. So blush, this is when I'm going to really play up the sweetness of Flower Bomb. So I'm mixing these two pigments from Glossier. I'm using Dusk and Puff, which creates this really beautiful like dolly but like a mid-tone pink. And I'm applying that to the apples of my cheeks and also on my nose to give like a very like angel cherub vibe. Okay, moving back to eyes. Sometimes I just have to take breaks in between things that I do, because I knew the rhinestones were going to take some time. But I did get this tool. I really love using these jewel setters. I've been using them for a really long time when I would work on set to, you know, bedazzle costumes and whatnot. And it works really, really well to pick up rhinestones and place them where you need to. Sometimes you do have to help it out a little bit just because your eye does have like some curvatures, you know what I mean? So just place it down, and I'm using some eyelash glue. These crystals I actually got off Amazon. They're meant for the nail, and they are an AB crystal. And it just photographs so beautifully, all of the dimension and all of the colors. Like, throw on your flash, just a tiny little bit of Vaseline on your camera lens, and maybe I'll do a separate tutorial on this. Okay, so for my inner corner, I'm using the Mercier Caviar stick in this really beautiful iridescent pinky purple. And then also I wanted to definitely bring some more drama on the eye category, so I'm just doing like a thin wing liner. And to finish off the eye, we are of course throwing on a ton of mascara. And then for the lips, I just used this Charlotte Tilbury Supersize Me lip cheat. Kind of overdrawing my lips a little bit, and then I'm just gonna place this really beautiful gloss from the Colourpop collection. It's like Hello Kitty. What are you thinking? Are you liking my interpretation of the flower bomb vibe? And I also wanted to add a little bit of pink, a little bit more pink. I was just like not sold on the pink just yet, so I tried this guy by Huda Beauty as well. So now moving on to the hair, I'm grabbing this really tiny little curling iron, and I'm going to be doing Shirley Temple curls all over my head. It's really easy. You're just going to be wrapping in the same direction. So here I am grabbing that 1-inch barrel just for the front because my bangs are shorter. I didn't want them to be like shrunk up too much. I haven't really done my hair like this in a really long time. So then you're going to grab a flat brush and just brush everything out. And then you can also back comb it, or like back brush it, I guess, and you'll create these like really cool uniform waves. So I hope you enjoyed this makeup look, and if you do end up trying it or do some kind of rendition of it, I'd love to see yours, so tag me. I hope you tear up the dance floor, aka your bedroom. I hope you sing along to whatever lifts your mood the most. Oh, you guys, another year on YouTube, and thank you so much for watching my videos through the year. I know it was kind of a tough one and I kind of slacked a little bit, but I really do appreciate you guys being here. Thank you again to Victor & Rolf Fragrances, of course, for sponsoring this video as well. So happy to be working with them and having this honestly back in my life. 2021, let's see what we manifest, baby. I wish you guys all the best, and I hope you guys stay safe and have a lovely, lovely New Year's Eve.